We were in question 2A. Yes? I asked and then you answered, you identified. Yes, come in. So we were talking about ingia. Bado michezo ni kesho? Umebadilika. Michezo ni lini? Watu wa michezo nitajua aje? Ni kesho. Sasa mlikuwa mnaambiwa mfanye nini? Oh, wenye wanaenda. Wengi wamekatwa. Ama ni nini? Mnaenda basi moja ama mbili? Moja tu. Jesus Christ. Haya, tuendelee. Identify how Abraham demonstrated his acts of faith in God. 8 marks. So we talked about yesterday, but I did not give you the answers. Number 1, abandoning the idol worship or moon god and then starting to serve true Yahweh. Accepting to leave Haran to unknown land. Building altars in Bethel and Shechem. Accepting circumcision. Sacrificing animals or making a covenant with God. Yes. Accepting to change their names from Abram to Abraham and Sarai to Sarah. Agreeing to sacrifice Isaac, worshiping God and believing in the fulfillment of God's promises. Question 2B. What were the conditions given to the Israelites during the renewal of the Sinai covenant? What were the conditions? Raise up your hand. The conditions that they were given, yes? Yes, not to intermarry with foreigners. Hey, close the window. Close the window. Thank you. It's cold. Yes? Yes? True. So to obey God's commandments, not to make treaties with the people who lived in the land they were going, to destroy the altars of the Asherah, not to worship any other god, to keep the feast of unleavened bread, rest on 7th day, not to intermarry, yes, with foreigners, not to make idols, to offer fasts of their crops, dedicate all their born male children and domestic animals, the first domestic animals, to God. Question 2C. Explain 5 ways in which Christians keep their vows to serve God. How do Christians keep their vows? Yes? Yes, preaching the word of God. Yes. Praying, very good. Yes, keeping the Sabbath day holy. Observing the 10. You're being asked how would you keep basically how do you keep your Christianity? So being prayerful, helping the needy, reading the Bible every day, preaching, or you can call it evangelizing, leading exemplary lives, obeying the 10 commandments, or you keep the 10 commandments, you visit the sick, you keep the Sabbath day, you give offerings, you worship God, and you worship God through songs and praises. Question 3A. Identify areas which show King Ahab as a failure in Israel. Barak, say something. Failures of King Ahab. Yes. Yes. Yes, true. Yeah, he did so. So what King Ahab did is that he married a foreigner, Jezebel. He allowed the worship of Baal gods or the Asherah. Killed Yahweh's prophets. He made Israelites turn away from Yahweh. That is introduced idolatry. He ruled with the influence of Phoenician culture. Made alliances with foreigners. He murdered Naboth. He allowed his wife to force witness against Naboth. (3b) Explain the nature of Canaanite religion. This you know. Nature of Canaanite religion. Yes? Temple prostitution. Yes. True. Yes. Polytheistic. And yes? Hey, human sacrifices. This side. Shamala. Canaanite religion. Yes, comprised of family of God. Say something, Kalonzo. Yes, true. Yes, feasts and festivals were celebrated, Emmanuel. Yes, yes, they had particular symbols representing their gods. So, the nature of the Canaanite religion, it was polytheistic. It was cyclic, meaning that it followed the seasons. It was cultic. Had false prophets. Had images or symbols representing the gods. They had a chief god known as who? Yes, true. Practiced temple prostitution. The gods were visible. They practiced human sacrifice. And also, they practiced temple prostitution. Question 3c. List the importance of temple in Jerusalem to the Israelites. This you know, because we tested in your open exam, yes? Yes, the Ark of the Covenant was kept there.
It was used as a trade center.
Yes, true. Temple in Jerusalem. Sorry? Yes, judicial court. Yes, simplify the presence of God. Sorry? Yes, priest's residence. Yes, yes, true. The temple in Jerusalem symbolized God's presence. Worship was done there. That is worship during the Sabbath day. You forgot about animals for sacrifice were bought from the temple. It was a residence for the priests. Sacrifices were offered there. An academic center for the Israelites. That is where some of the teachings took place, the law. Purification and dedication rites were performed there. It was the tribunal where criminals were tried by the teachers of law. It was a commercial center whereby goods were sold and bought. And then it housed the Ark of the Covenant.